Hey guys, so the weekend is over. Yesterday we had a little bit of fun on here. We brought Jay on and he was a hoot. I think also he kind of really brought home my point about Jagger and how we have to kind of dismiss some of the things that Jagger says just based on his age. So go watch that video and you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was fun. We explored some rumors and different things. But I want to be a little bit more serious today. So I was watching the memorial footage, which by now I'm sure that most of you have seen. And, the everyday person in me, the mom in me, really found it unsettling in a lot of ways, especially some things that Kylie's mom said. Again, defending the teenagers up and down. Because regardless if these kids did anything intentional to Kylie, they certainly, even if this was an accident, they certainly didn't help the situation. And I would just think that she wouldn't be so very protective of them, but maybe she is just a very loving and forgiving person. And I don't know, maybe I need to learn from her. But regardless, the memorial itself, was beautiful. It was decorated lovely. There was some singing, there was some dancing, just really celebrating Kylie's life. But again, I'm at, I'm not at ease with some of the things that mom said. It just didn't sit right with me. But I don't know. I mean, to pick apart a grieving mom, I know it's just not a very nice thing to do. But again, this is speculating on this case, and this is trying to get to the truth of it. And that brings me to this point. Plot twist. What if? What if we've got it all wrong with mom? What if mom absolutely does suspect some of these kids? And that is why she is being so overly loving to them and so protective of them. What if it's a keep your friends close, keep your enemies even closer kind of situation where she feels if she alienates them, there'll be no chance of them talking to her, slipping up, giving her information that could be crucial. I certainly haven't even thought of that until I watched this memorial. And then I just thought, what if there's something behind the way that she's acting more than just being, a very loving, supportive woman to these kids? I get people say, that her and a lot of people in her community are very earthy, crunchy, very into nature, very spiritual, very namaste, if you will. And that is why there wasn't a whole lot at Kylie's memorial, because they're not into things, and all of that. Although I call BS a little bit on that, because these teenagers certainly seem to have a lot of things, okay? All these videos I keep seeing, they seem to have really nice cars and they seem to have all the things. So I'm not sure how much I believe that. But whatever. Tell me your thoughts on that. Like, could this be that mom is doing like a reverse psychology on these kids? That she's keeping them very close to her for a reason, and that we've just got it all wrong when we think that mom absolutely just is set on accident and doesn't suspect anything else. Because look at the date of death. So it was put as just August on the memorial invitation. Well, if you absolutely, wholeheartedly, without a shadow of a doubt, believe that it was an accident that happened that night or early, actually wouldn't be that night because the last sighting was midnight, so it would have been the next day after the party. If you absolutely believe that it was just an accident and that's when she rolled into the water of, her own doings, then why wouldn't that be her date of death? Why would you have it as open? You know what I mean? It's just August, as though you're still waiting on an official cause of death and potential date of death. I mean, that kind of speaks volumes. If you absolutely believed that it was an accident that occurred in the early morning hours, there would be no reason for you not to put that as the cause of death. So maybe mom is not just as simple as what she's portraying. Maybe she is actually playing her own role. Maybe she is portraying herself to just open and shut case and, leave these teenagers alone when actually she might have her own motives for keeping them so close. Tell me your thoughts on that. All right. Interested to see what you think about this potential plot twist. All right. See you soon. Bye.